that's how I live my life. I live my life knowing that I need to be representing, and that I'm an ambassador of Christ. I am a king. I am a kingdom ambassador of Yahweh. Kingdom of Yahweh. Yeah, heaven. Ambassador of heaven. So I can't just be doing anyhow, doing anywho, living anyhow, anywhere, you know, anytime. I'm ordained, okay? I'm God ordained, okay? So I have to do things in an ordained manner. You know what I'm saying? Because it's ordination around here.
And God tells me what I can't and can do. Friday night on the ride, never carry the stick like bamboo. Come natural rule, in a natural state like Cantu. Early morning rise, praise, shaku. Friday night, spread the gospel, that's Mark and Matthew. Back to Bible, squeeze, scripture sneeze, here it go at you. Separately, trying to get this dough, nothing like Banku. Child of God, rude boy, don't panic, damn it, demon boy just vanished.
Yeah, so I might as well introduce that. So, is this too bright? Because I'm just feeling that it's a bit too bright, you know? Is it focusing? Is it not focusing? Like, Hi there guys, so what's up to all my suave ass people out there? So if you guys were part of the Icy Empire, like Hi guys, so you're back, I'm back, we're all back together. I'm so happy to be back again. I will apologize again. It's been like a month or two or a little bit since I've uploaded my last video. I'm so sorry about that. I've been working on some other things, like other stuff has been going on. Also, it is my 1 year anniversary. It is our 1 year anniversary. It's mine and my husband's 1 year anniversary together as a married couple, and this New Year's is going to be like our 9th year in a relationship since we became boyfriend and girlfriend initially, the first one. So yeah, I have some tea for y'all today. So since the last time, guys, there's too much going on, so let's hold on a second. So I'm just gonna go ahead and yeah, so okay, so okay. It's a lot going on in the life of Pi man. So yeah, I have some tea for y'all today. So since the last time, guys, there's too much going on, so let's hold on a second. So I'm just gonna go ahead, yeah. So okay, so okay. It's a lot going on in the life of Pi mad things. All right, so basically my point here was to say, if you guys are a part of the Icy Suave Empire, then thank you for supporting me, thank you for being here, thank you for showing me love and whatever, and I appreciate you, and I'm gonna pay you back in a different way or whatever, but it's all good, you know, it's the circle of life and whatever. And if you guys are new to the Icy Suave Empire, then I want to be the first person to congratulate you and welcome you. Welcome to my humble abode. So today we're coming from the desk of Zanif Carter, boss lady. Oh, you guys can't see that, is blurred, yeah. Yes. So this is the desk of Zanif Carter. You know, I've worked on this recently, just trying to get a space so that I can actually do productive stuff, some journaling, etc., some thoughts, some vision boards, some stuff, you know, some stuff. Also, what was I gonna say? So yeah guys, thank you for being here. I hope you guys enjoy this video. This video is a little bit of a story time. Yeah, it's a story time video today. So I hope that you guys enjoy the video. I hope that you are entertained. I hope that you are informed, and I hope that you are inspired. Okay, okay, I thought it would be 3 eyes. We would call it the 3 eyes. But it's an E, double I. I digress. So thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. And please like, share, and subscribe if this makes you like it, makes you want to share it, makes you want to subscribe. And I hope that it does make you want to do that, because I would love to have you a part of this journey, because it's going to be a cocoon butterfly situation going on. Okay, so thank you for that. All right, so let's just jump straight into it. Okay, so guys, all right, since the last time I think I spoke to you guys, a lot has happened. I don't think I've actually given you guys a full update on like the status of my life, but we're moving, we're getting there. I have a couple of things to talk to you guys about today. So I'm going to talk to you guys about my situation that I've previously had to deal with. So I'll go into that bit, and then I'll also bring it back to the real world, what we're dealing with, what's popping and whatever. And then we'll throw in some other things. So let me just write these things down. Okay, so the trois in the tree. Okay, so the first thing, the second thing, and the third thing, okay, all right. I got a little bit of a sniffle here. Hold on a second. I know it's nasty, but it is what it is, bitch. Okay, let me turn this down a little bit, because I think I'm a little bit too bright. Okay. Okay, I think this is better, cuter, like more natural, you know. So let's get into it. We're just gonna get straight into it. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna just do. Like, this is obviously pink sauvage or whatever. So this is what I'm gonna do, like boop, boop. Okay, so guys, this is my mic now. Okay, guys. So everything that I have to bring up relates to the person that I am and the core essence of my very being, okay, which is a spirit kingdom kingdom spirit. And that kingdom, my friend, is not United Kingdom. Okay, it's not any other kingdom. It is holy kingdom of heaven and Yahweh. Okay, so every single thing in my life revolves around God. So technical difficulties, my bad. Okay, where was I? So the devil is a liar. Oh my gosh, guys, you have no idea what I go through trying to give you guys some content. Okay, the devil is a liar. He does not want me to be sponsored. He does not want me to go and be an ambassador for Yahweh. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want it, my friend. He don't want it. But do I care? Is it my business? That is not my business. Okay, so as I was saying, okay, the devil does not want me. He don't want it. He does not. Anyway, we move, because I have not got the time for this. The devil is a liar. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, y'all, fucking hell, like so annoying, like super. Anyway, boop. So the devil's a liar. You guys do not understand what I gotta go through to just go through to do this content for you guys, okay? But he doesn't want me to be sponsored. He does not want me to be signed. He does not want me to be Fortune 500. He does not want it. But we are Icy Suave Empire. It is what it is. So I bet when I say Icy Suave Empire, you're like, what is Icy Suave Empire? You are gonna learn, okay? Might not be today, but you will then. So Cardiff is my base, South Wales, you know, whoop whoop. This is my base, and I love it. Like, I'm so happy and I'm at peace in Cardiff, okay? My point and my mission is to, you know, represent and put Cardiff on the map. So, talent management agency, restaurant slash lounge, and we have a lot of other things working in the works as well. But that might be cut because I might not be your business. You in my business? Don't do that. Anyway, so let's talk about more serious things, okay? So like I was saying, okay guys, every single thing that I do and every single thing about me comes back to my foundation, and that is the creator. I am not of this world. I was not just born for this world. Like, I was definitely a thing before this world was a thing, and I'm not of this world, and I'm not gonna be here. Like, when I die, my spirit's not gonna be here. When I die, I'm not gonna just come back to this world. Ew. No, this place is the ghetto, and I've said it before. This place is the ghetto, and I leave it about a half a review. Let's say one whole review out of 5. And that one whole review, as I've said, is for the pure nature of the world and the way that it works, and, like, you know, the circle of life, you know, like the Lion King aspect, the wild, the Amazons, the natural volcanoes, the phenomenons, like all of that stuff is so awesome to me and wonderful. I'm in awe. But that just draws me straight to the creator, and then the creator does not live here. Like, he is here for his people who are here. However, he is not of this world. That he's given the world over to us and the devil, okay? If we aren't doing our part, then the devil has complete spiritual rights to run this world and have dominion. I digress. The point is, he is of heaven, and that's where I'm from. Like, obviously, you know, I'm Trinidadian, and I'm proud. Trini to the bone. This bone, that bone, every bone, okay? Trini to the bones. Obviously, I'm African too, you know, African Caribbean woman, strong, independent black woman, period. Okay, and I'm proud, you know, but I'm not proud to be a human from planet Earth, you know, because, you know, y'all really yeah, not you all, but a lot of people let this place down, you know. So just like, for example, you know, Dubai was Dubai, you know, like hot, you know, like exclusive, you know, like prestige, you know, suave, yeah. Well, if you let certain people there, and, you know, they're representing that place now, you know, it takes the value down, you know. So let's say, for example, Tion and Hedy, yeah, doing what they were doing in Dubai. All of these people, like, going to Dubai. All right, Dubai, you know, let's not talk about Dubai, okay? Because we're not going there right now. We're not doing that run right now. I don't know how long this video is. There's no timer on the Canon, but we move, yeah? So let's just do a spontaneous one today. So we digress. I digress again, okay? So, all right. The point is, yeah, is that I have a mission here. I don't know exactly what my mission is, but Yahweh does. And he has armored me and tailored me in such a way that certain things motivate me and inspire me and drives me, yeah. And I'm just supposed to do certain great, fantastic things, and he's given me, you know, the vigor to do it. Like, I studied law and psychology, you know, and it wasn't for me. Like, I wasted my whole life there, you know, kind of thing. Not really. It was a good experience, but I'm never gonna use any of those qualifications, really, unless I'm actually doing it in my own business. Like, I did contract law, so I will use the contract law aspects, and obviously I use psychology on a daily basis. However, I was doing this before I actually studied it for 3.5, 4 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where it's like, that's a sticky one, because I didn't need to go to university to do that. Okay? But the point is that this is still my character trait, you know? However, it's not my passion, it's not my calling. So, you know, like, we move. My passion and my calling, oh, I can share another thing with you guys. My passion and my calling, honestly, is to touch people. That's it. Make the world a better place and spread love. That's it. Period. Okay? So, one thing I need to share with you guys is, so me and my husband, for the past year, we have been doing something, like implementing something into our, you know, our life. Yeah, like a part of our life, like it's a lifestyle for us. So, you know how I'm talking about spiritual warfare? Yeah, guys, it's very real, very, very real, very raw, very dangerous, very, 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 like, more real and more pivotal, is it, if I say that? And more effective than anything physical. Okay? So cool. Like, that's my mission. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual wickedness, principalities, and powers in high and low places. Okay? And I know that. I live by that. That's a fact. That if anything is a lie, that is a fact. That's the truth. That's the gospel. Okay? That's the gospel. And I'm pretty sure, like, I can put the hand on the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And that is the gospel truth. Okay? We wrestle not against flesh and blood. Okay? So, my point there, my point is, yeah, is that is my calling. That's my passion. That's what I love to do. So what we've been doing is, we've been like, okay, for every single month, which is 12 months in a year, every month we will dedicate the first week, but preferably the first week, to fasting and prayers. And when we do the fasting and prayers, we would also, when we're not eating from sunset to sunset, when we're not eating, we will make sure that we're, like, you know, blessing other people that are less fortunate. And that's our tithe and offering, and that's our, you know, that's our relation. That's what we do. We don't do the giving to the pastor 10% and then planting seeds and sprouting. Like, that to me is like witchcraft, you know, like, that's not how it should be. This is your works. Like, giving 10% tithe and stuff like that is not works. Like, do good things with your 10%. That counts as your works, you know, because you're saying this is your faith, but your works are not showing it. And faith without works is dead. Vice versa. Anyway, I digress again. Okay, so what we've been doing is, for a week every month, we've been fasting and offering and feeding people, and, you know, that are less fortunate, and giving them the word and just sharing and talking and just, you know, connecting with them. So what we decided to do, we've been doing this for a year now. We started it as well. Not that we started it then, but we did it on our wedding day. I was late for my wedding, and it was like a registry office thing, so it wasn't like a big massive wedding. We will do that when we renew our vows. So I wanted it to be very, very personal and, you know, just very intimate. So I was late for my wedding, which means that it was a job well done, because are you really getting married if you're not late? Making him question, are you coming? Ooh, is it a thing? Like, come on, it's just not a thing. So had to be late. And then after the wedding, I was cooking like all morning. I was my caterer. Like, it was a very real thing. Okay. So I cooked all the food. I'll put that vlog up next month when we do our get to know me, like, husband 1 year anniversary, what I wish I knew thing. When we do our husband tag, then we'll do that. I'll put up the video of get married with us type of thing, and you can see the behind the scenes. But I didn't want to ever post these things, because I didn't want anyone to be like, oh, not anyone, but I didn't want it to be like, for me, for example, like, oh, if you're really helping someone, like, do you need to be posting it? Like, do you need publicity for that? Do you need to promote that? Do you just give? between you and God. Like, as he says, come to him in your secret place, and then he'll bless you in public, you know. But then it's like, the Holy Spirit definitely told me to come and do this. So what I've decided to do is every time we do this stuff, we'll do the behind the scenes and, you know, upload the behind the scenes, but also at the end of like the video, like the blooper thing or something, you can get a chance to like connect with people that we are actually helping. You can help them directly if you want to. You can help fund them. We can do a GoFundMe, we can do a Patreon, we can do I don't know, okay, but we can help people. Like, you can actually have a one-on-one connection with these people. I want them to individually come and, like, you know, have a little interview, because people need to know that these people aren't just homeless bums. Like, they have lives, and it really just takes a change, a very, very swift, brass change in circumstances that can make you and them in the same position. Do you know what I'm saying? And me even. So one thing that I just wanted to do is, like, I want people to realize, like, you don't know who these people are. Like, it could be you, it could be Joshua, it could be an angel, and this could be a test to see how you would treat these people. But they're still pumping blood, they're still flesh and blood like us, and they're real people. And we need to start looking at people like that and just be humble. Like, my generation is disgusting. Like, you guys are so lost in the soul. It's like you get a little designer, and then you think that you can't balance no more because you're wearing Balenciaga. Bitch, you better balance before you just tip off, okay? Because you might have too much dip for your trip. Hey, you might have too much dip for your chip, and that might send your ass tripping, okay? And you don't want that, and I don't want that for you. So just be humble. Humility is key, okay? Okay, so anyway, I digress. So let's go back to the actual facts of this. So what I'm gonna do is share those things behind the scenes, and like have a little situation where you can get to know the person that I am, that we're helping. You know, we can have a little back-end story of them, and, you know, just be more mindful of the world that we're in. So I'm in no competition with anybody and nothing, okay? Like, I'm doing my own thing, I'm in my own lane, and I have a mission here for me, period. I just don't know who needed to hear that, but I thought, you know, the spirit moved me to just throw that one out there, okay? So I have 3 things to talk to you guys about. Some more things might follow. You know how it goes, you know how I do. Okay, so acting. So when I was in London, when I was in uni, I was in London, I was doing acting, modeling, etc, etc, then the talk show, all this drama, okay? And I honestly will pursue that, and I need to create a little docu-series about my life, my mum's life, my grandmom's life. Like, guys, my life is a movie, and I know I've said this, but my life is an entire movie. No, it's a sequel. It's not a sequel, it's a series that is like an hour per episode, you know, not even like 20-minute episode, like an hour episode, which is like half of a movie, but it's so deep. It's like 10 episodes in the series, okay? In the season. Anyway, so been acting. I haven't done that for a long time. Since I've come back to Cardiff, I've just been, you know, it was something that I was considering going into when I was in London, but it's not for me. Like, working and taking directions and, like, you know, just following directions, and just, it's not for me. But I do like to be creative. I do like to get involved in these type of things sometimes, but to make it my main priority and like my passion, nah, it's not me. Like, I am the boss, the director, okay? So I can't be directed. Like, I just can't. It's just not me. So I've been doing acting, okay? And let me tell you guys something, okay? What will it profit a man to gain the world and lose his only soul? So let me tell you something about that, guys. I had an episode with an epiphany, okay? Like, I was selling my soul doing this TV show, okay? This is before, you know, this was during COVID actually, but whew, it's a sticky one. So I've previously watched the first 2 seasons on Netflix, okay? So I don't know if it's Netflix original, but I've watched the first 2 seasons on Netflix. And funny enough, I didn't realize this, but like a couple days ago, the spirit just confirmed this to me. Like, me and my husband were just like, you know, going through, what should we watch today? You know, we love series, and like we finished Schitt's Creek. So now we started Girlfriends, but we just like to watch series, you know. So we were like, what should we start now? Blah blah blah. So basically, we're going through it, and then we seen like, and I'm not being discriminated. I'm not discriminating or being prejudiced or none of the sort, okay? I'm just voicing my opinion on my page after I recorded it and I edited it. I'm doing that, okay? Everyone's entitled to their opinion. You have your opinion. You can post your opinion down below, and you can share it to post more people's opinions or get more opinions out there. But that's a you problem, okay? My problem is, I was watching thing and then I seen it and like it has like obviously an LGBT gay genre on Netflix, and that TV show was in that genre. So that was just confirmation for me. But oh guys, it's so deep. Okay, so let me just go into it. Let me just try to go real quick with this, okay? So long story short, I done my prayers and fasting. I had a mad dream because I broke a covenant in the name of Jesus. Some demonic covenants was broken I didn't even know about. So in a dream, this very attractive guy from like Good Girls and me and my girl who would never do anything of the sort. Okay, like nothing like, you know, nothing like infidelity, like nothing like that, okay? But she was in the dream with another person, and long story short, it didn't work like that. I was married in the dream too, and I was like, listen honey, I'm a married woman, me and my husband are good. I don't even like light skins, okay? So you cannot seduce me because I don't even like light skins. I'm a dark skinned woman, okay? And I like my men, well, my husband, men, I like my men like I like my coffee, okay? Strong, dark, and handsome. I like my men how I like my horses, okay? Strong, dark, and handsome. Stallion babies, okay? So it was not gonna work, but they tried. I'm just giving you some facts to show you what's going on, okay? So moving on. And I know these type of dreams. I don't be having those type of dreams. Like, let me tell you guys something. If you have a dream, yeah, it was nothing sexual. Like, it did not get anywhere sexual, but he was trying to like seduce me, like, oh, he wouldn't know, like, oh, let's go on a date type of thing. I was like, lol. Anyway, so I'm the person that tells everybody, women, men, you know, male, female, whatever, if you're having sexual dreams with anybody, doesn't matter who the person is in the dream. If you are having a dream, like you are asleep, and in the dream, there's some sexual stuff going on, or you're eating food, or you're drinking, or you're accepting something, like you need to wake up, rebuke it, pray, and bust some psalms and return to sender, okay? I don't know about return to sender. I wouldn't don't quote me on that one, okay? But do what you gotta do to make sure that you've woken up and you have distilled, you have, what's the word? Obliterated? Destroy that covenant that was being created, okay? So sometimes you will have dreams, like someone will look like a family member or someone that you really are comfortable with. It's not them. It's really not them physically. Like, they're not there in your dream. It's a spirit that is masquerading as someone who's familiar so that you're more susceptible. Yeah? Okay? You with me? Are you with me? Okay. So, I digress. So much going on in my life, guys, because even before this dream, Jesus, woo, take the wheel, Lord, take the wheel. I'ma share with you guys. Before this dream that I never have, this girl, okay, she's an African girl, you know, one of my sisters and whatever, soul sisters and whatever. This girl, yeah, found me out of the blue. I don't know if you're gonna see this, babe, but I don't care because it is what it is. Peace and love to you, but it is what it is, okay? Like, this is just what I'm dealing with, okay? It's nothing personal, it's just what I'm dealing with, okay? Cool. This girl, so her face and her accent is completely contrary, okay? Like, that's what threw me off of her initially. I was about to block her and like just unfriend her because she found me out of nowhere. She was like, oh, I'm moving to Cardiff. is it black people there? I'm like, yeah, girl, yeah, like, where'd you get me from? And like, you know, like that. But it was like, we didn't know each other. I didn't know this girl. Like, I did not know this woman. Like, sorry to that woman. I did not know him. I did not know her. So, okay, to my astonishment, this girl and her voice is completely different. Like, I was not expecting a voice when I seen her face. Okay, first of all, we were texting, then I seen her video, and I, you know, anyway. So I was about to put her in a pause, all right? So then I was like, we had one conversation together, then another conversation came up. She was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, you know what, fuck this. Like, girl, what is your faith like? Like, that's my first question to anybody. Like, friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, anything. What's your faith like? What's your relationship with God like? So I asked her what her faith was like. She accepts, you know, Jesus Christ, Yahshua, the Holy Spirit as her savior, and etc., etc. And she believes in God. Great, that's what I love to hear. We can deal. Like, let's talk. So at that point, she let me know that she was dealing with this white guy, you know, and he's like a spiritual guy. He believes, and like, you know, he's Hindu. He believes in Jesus. He's like Muslim. He believes in everything, you know, very wishy-washy, you know, very, very, very dodgy. Okay, I'm gonna say it's dodgy because you can't be hot and cold, honey. Okay, you either hot or cold, not lukewarm. So anyway, that was a sticky one, right? Yeah. So at that point, she told me that she was dealing with him. He's very spiritual, rah, rah, rah. And then she had a dream, and then he was in the dream trying to like sleep with her, like, oops, sorry, sleep with her and her, you know. So I let her know, like, girl, you need to put him on the altar, rah, 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 pray against it. He's, you know, doing judge, all of that stuff, yeah. And then I happen to have a weird dream too. No, okay, put that bitch on the altar. So let me tell you guys something. That dream did not work. Obviously, I was like, no, you're not my type. I'm a married, happily married woman. Fair enough, I was just married, okay? But I'm happily married at that? No. Okay, and my husband's so, ooh, you know, like, my husband's so it. He has every single thing that I would need and ever want. If I had to build a nigga, build a man workshop, if I was like, you know, I was a build a man, a workshopper, you know, I would have built him, guys. I would have built him. Like, baby, you are so fine. You're so everything that I want. I love you so much. I'm in love with you. You know, every single thing about you, everything, like your face, your little nose, your eyes, your little, you know, even your hairline, okay? But I'm in love with your ass, okay? I love you. Oh, the way that we compliment each other, your dark chocolate, my chocolate, you know. Oh, we're such a good couple. Oh, I can't even. You're just so perfect. Like, your outsides is who I would have made, and then your insides, it just astonishes me because I would not even come up with that. I wouldn't have thought that was possible. I would be like, that's too greedy. I can't have it both ways. But God was like, bitch, you deserve it. Because the childhood I had, I deserved it. I've never been heartbroken. He is my first boyfriend. But, you know, the book is coming soon. The book is coming soon. Anyway, so I digress. I keep digressing. Oh, anyway. So the next day, okay, because that dream didn't work. The next dream that happened, like, oh my gosh, I'm in an apartment. Like, I live on the 10th floor right now, okay? Like, out there, you can't see it right now, but there's, like, just water, okay? Like, water, sea, not ocean, but sea, okay? Bristol stuff. Anyway, so this person tried to, no, it was like a woman, but it was a woman and a man. But the man was hidden, okay? This is, guys, it's so deep. Okay, so the guy was hidden, but the woman was very forward and bold. That part was very bold. The woman only tried to run up, I don't know if it was the purge, I don't know what was going on, but the woman tried to run up in my house where we pay the bills, and tried to like make us submit to her in some way. I don't know if they had a gun. I think they had a gun. Okay, she must have had a gun, otherwise I would have beat her ass way before. Okay, so they had a gun because we was like, ooh, walking on eggshells. And I remember even looking outside the balcony. This is a real deep dream, okay? Action movie, action packed, okay? I was on the edge of my seat, just dreaming it, okay? And then I look outside like, how are we gonna get down? How are we gonna get down? It wasn't fully in then. And then I was like, oh, can we put the blankets together? Like, you know, Spy Kids type of thing. And then I was like, oh, damn, we're so high. It was a different balcony than this balcony, but it was like higher. And it had like, I can't explain it, but it was different. Okay, cool. I digress. After that now, okay, we was like, okay, let's just go and deal with it. Because my mama ain't make no punk ass bitch, so I ain't running from my house with my stuff in, with my wigs, my this and my that, my bottle, my, you know what I'm saying? No, like, lol, you know, and we're the black people, we are not no punks, especially in this situation. Cool. So we went back in number, and then, okay, we was like, okay, cool, tryna, you know, make them feel like, ooh, we're not threatening, we ain't a threat, you know, chill out, ooh, whatever you say, jump high, jump low, figure low, all of that. I don't know what happened, maybe she was sleeping or something, but I remember the knife was like over there. There was a knife there somewhere, okay? And she was like sleeping or something, and then, long story short, she got the knife in her neck, like there. And I was like, she was like about to move, and I was like, and then, you know, she lost her life. Woo! God is good. And then obviously the police come. I think the police arrested that guy, and then they were like, oh, they ran away from an asylum or something. And I was like, excuse me, I pay taxpayer bills, okay? I pay taxes. My having to go through this, so I'm so happy to be alive. And this just explained to me, this is my spirit, this is me as a person. I am that person, like, you know, not argumentative, but I know my rights. And if you violate my rights, I need to be compensated enough that you know my rights too, okay? For me to know that you know my rights. So we're good. Anyway, okay, so that happened. And then, I don't know if I should do this, but it's gonna happen anyway. It's done. So I ain't got nothing against nobody, okay? You guys know my views. I believe in the Bible, period, okay? So when I was doing this acting thing now, this girl that I knew, Jesus Christ, when I deeper, but when I think about it, it's like, whew, messy boots. This girl that I knew, which was my friend, she used to go around telling everyone that we're blood sisters. And I was like, girl, ain't nobody gonna believe that, okay? And no, we're not. We're friends. We're good friends. Soul sister, maybe. But honey, no, don't be telling people that. Alright? Embarrassing. So she's one of them ones, okay? Cool. I took this girl underneath my ring. I'm not even going to go into the detail. If you guys want the detail, girl, don't try me. Don't be commenting on my videos talking BS. Otherwise, I will put your ass on blast, okay? This girl, I've been with her, I've helped her through a lot. Not me, the Holy Spirit, the God that, you know, gives us breath, has helped her, and he chose, you know, he chose me to do it, you know, to be the vessel of help for her, okay? So I helped her, okay? I really had her under my wing. You know, stopped from getting bullied, you know, high school times. I knew this girl since high school. This girl, I have a story time for you guys about me and my husband, how we met. And his ex-girlfriend, which is she's not important. She's a non-factor, but it is a factor in how we met. She's a catalyst for how we met, actually. This was her stepsister. This was his stepsister. Okay, so I should have knew about what I was dealing with, okay? This girl got beat by her daddy and she had to run to my house. My mom did not like her or her family. My mom told me to go outside if I'm gonna look after her. I was not about to leave her on my porch. I was not about to leave her in my front garden. So what did I do? I left with her. I got us a taxi Before I even had, but this is before even like, you know, taxi money, you know what I'm saying? Got her taxi to the ends, to the hood, and I went to live with my brother. No, not live with him. I went there and I went to my brother's house. So I took her there to my brother's house, my big brother's house, because my mum would not have allowed her in the house. And 4, 5, 6, 7, I don't know how many years later, my mum's right. I should not have let this go. This girl has not stepped foot into this apartment. Okay, let me explain something for you guys, okay? Let me break it down for you guys. So, upon going to this filming thing, she did tell me about it because she's been there for 2 years, okay? So this girl has been a support artist for 2 years, okay? The people that were there last season, because 2 seasons is out, she was a part of season 1. She's an original, okay? The people that were part of season 1, they've promoted them to like student A, okay? So you have more priorities, more airtime, etc., okay? This girl, however, is still a B student, you know, in season 3. So that speaks on its own. I have not got to dissect that for you guys, okay? Cool. So much stuff. Anyway, you guys know me. You know that I'm spiritual. You know that I love God. You know I'm Christian. I'm a very strong, black, proud Christian woman, okay? I'm a Christian now. I would say that loud and proud because you fake-ass Christians do not define me, okay? If there is a box that will fit in what do you believe faith-wise? I believe in Jesus, the Christ. I believe in the Holy Spirit. And I believe in the Creator, Yahweh. Okay? So, I would say that's a Christian. But you guys who go running to church on a Sunday and believing in your pastor, believing that they're God, you ain't no Christian. Okay? You're not. I am. Okay? Cool. So, yeah. I'm a Christian woman. So, there was this individual. The individual's name is a trans woman, technically speaking. If we're being technical about it, then it would be the other way around. But if we're being flippant about it, ooh, I don't know if that's the word. I don't know if that's the word to use. I don't know. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I offend you. I'm sorry. Okay, but this is the point I'm trying to prove, all right? This is new to me, okay? You was born a boy and now you want to be a woman, or you identify as a woman, or you feel like a woman. I don't know. That's between you. That's a you problem. It really is a you problem because me going through what I'm going through as a woman, that's a me problem, okay? It's okay? So, it's one of them ones where it's like, okay, you know, let bygones be bygones, you know? Your name is and that's all that matters to me. Your gender and all of that stuff, it's not my business, okay? Cool. So this person now, we really vibed. So me, I'm gonna be real honest, okay? I have a story. I need to do a little story time on this as well, to be honest. But I'm gonna be really honest. So me personally, I've dealt with depression. I've dealt with demonic oppression. That's what depression is. Demonic oppression. Okay? Period. Point blank. Okay? So, when I was born in Trinidad and Tobago, I came over to the United Kingdom, London, South London, woo woo woo, Stockwell. I came up to Stockwell when I was like 3. I moved up to South Wales, like the valleys, when I was like 5, and I literally grew up in the valleys. I went to primary school there and high school there. I was the only African American. I was the only African Caribbean person, black person there. Okay, so it was very testing. It was very, very, very traumatizing and character building. Definitely built a strong character from those, you know, sticky times. So long story short, what was I gonna say? Where was I? Oh yeah, so I've been through my fair share of depression. I was suicidal at one point. I honestly did not want to be, it's not that I didn't want to be here, it's that I did not see my future. I did not see a future me. I did not want to see a future me. I was just like, you know, like I was in the here and now, and it wasn't nice. It was struggle, it was depression, it was disgusting, it was struggle, and it was just no answers. It was just questions and why me and all of these things. And it was just like, this can't be life. Like, it cannot be life. So I didn't want to be here. So I did not see that, oh, you know what, you're going to write a book, you're going to do this, you're going to have an empire, you're going to do this and the other. And I know I'm going to be great. I know I am great. And I have greatness to do. But I didn't see that at that point. So I did try numerous ways to end my life when I was younger. I would say probably just, it was in primary school, in fact. Like, I remember primary school, I was like self-harming in class, like really bad. They never took me to the side, never talked about it. And at that point, it was a cry for help, but there was no therapy. And in a black household, like, you don't do therapy, you know, you just suppress everything and you just push under the rug, you know, it's disgusting. Anyway, the point of the matter is that I had noticed on his wrists that there were marks there, you know, like scars. And I was just like, you know, relating. And I was like, you know, like, well done for being here. You're beautiful. You're, you know, just live your life. Like, well done for being here. Like, it's a very big deal. And we really just like each other. She smokes weed. I smoke weed, you know. Anyway, we really did like each other. The moral of the story is we really did like each other. So then I was like, you know what, come over mine. No one comes to my apartment. I'm very strict with who I let in because of energy and etc. But I know that the Holy Spirit wanted me to do something with. So we had some conversations. We had some very personal conversations, and I asked a question which I knew the answer to already. And to me, it was probably the catalyst for why is in the stage of their life, that process, that journey that, you know, going through. I get it, and that question did probably open up some scars for that person as well. However, it's something that we just need to deal with. I've been through something like that as well, and I explained to her that, you know what, I get it, I totally do. I explained to her that no matter what religion, so I explained to her, and the father's a Sheikh, so I explained to her, like, no matter what faith you're a part of, no matter what, God is eternal, God is always there, he's omnipresent, omnipotent, and benevolent, okay? So he's there. Like, pray to him, cry to him. Don't come tell me your problems. Don't come tell your best friend your problems, because you probably regret it, most probably, okay? So just go to God, cry out to him, rah, rah, rah. We really connected, okay? Did pray to God, and we just really had to chop it up. You know, it was fantastic. I loved our, you know, get together. You know, so that happened, and then the next day, this girl, okay, she even has, oh guys, this girl is dangerous. You know, the girl's sister, let's call her Michaela. Let's call her Michaela, okay? So Michaela, which is my husband's ex-girlfriend's sister, that little witch telling everyone that I'm her sister, yeah, me and her was having a conversation. She was like, oh, I can't afford to go to thing. She was about to get kicked out because she had all these other actors staying over her house, and she's in a shared accommodation. Like, it's not even your house, okay? Lol. So she was about to get kicked out. Obviously, you know, try to come to me, and you want to come to my house, and you know, I have a 1-bedroom. Like, it's not that, all of that, you know? But I will help you if I need to. Cool. But I'm gonna filter it out to make sure that I need to first. So we were just there chit-chatting. Michael is telling me, oh, I don't want to go late because then they wouldn't pay me. And Michael is also telling me that, oh, she can't afford to go because, you know, she can't afford to go, period. Okay, she can't afford to go. So I'm like, how do you have 3 people staying over your house and all you're getting is a lift to Acton? They live in Bristol. If they were going to pay for a hotel in Bristol, they'd be paying £30 minimum a night. The most you can do, the least that they can do is give you, since you're broke, is give you £30 altogether, £10 each for their entire stay. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you struggling? Why are you asking for food and these type of things if you've got people staying over and they don't like you? They know your friend. Like, they don't actually like you. Lol. Jesus. Okay, so Michael is like, oh, I'm scared. I don't think they'll let me on, blah, 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 blah. So I said to Michael, well, said that he was like 2 hours late and everything was fine. Also said to me that he didn't even take the COVID test and he's acting on this movie that I ain't gonna post because I don't want you guys to get me done for defamation. Neither do I want you guys to be cancelled, okay? Because you guys are violating the regulations of COVID. Okay, let's not go there, okay? But I'm trying to, like, you know, help her out. So she went to the next day because I didn't do the shoot the next day. I was like, no, like, I need a rest. So she ran up to me, allegedly. I heard that she was misgendering you. I was like, ah. She said it, and Leah told me that he told me she didn't want to stretch it. She was confused. Everything was fine. Oh, let me explain. Okay, so basically, I then was getting a lift every day to filming. I then went out of my way and I said, you know what? I'll give you a lift with my lift, okay? Because we're going to the same place, Cardiff. So I'll give you a lift, okay? This is a nice Mercedes 2020 plate. I'll give you a lift, okay? Cool. In the car, he had told me that he's wearing a waist. He had said that he has been wearing a waist trainer for 18 hours. And I said to my driver, like my sister, okay, so it's a personal relationship. I said to my sister, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you wear a waist trainer for 18 hours. I can never, okay? And got very upset. And I was like, listen, honey, I'm going out of my way, walking on eggshells, trying to make you feel accommodated, trying to be there for you and help you and etc. And, like, you know, be that good person. You know where I stand. You know what I believe in. And this is new for me too. I'm not going to tell you to do this or do that, but this is new for me. You want me to, like, just, like, it's wild, you know, like, if you want me to do this, then we have to, like, compromise, you know? Anyway, long story short, this girl went and done that. I ended up being like, you know what, I'm not playing these games with you guys. Peace out, you know, peace out. So I ended up not filming for that thing now. So there's so much more, but this battery is on 1%, and I need to just quickly hit you guys with the other thing that I had on mind. So, okay, let me just hit you with the other thing, okay? Guys, do not get this vaccine. This vaccine is definitely satanic, okay? Do not be getting this vaccine. We're in the last days right now. There's a lot going on, guys. There's a lot going on. There's too much going on, okay? We need to be woke. So do not be getting that vaccine, guys. COVID is a joke. I don't want to have COVID, Lord. Please don't give me COVID, amen. Please don't give me COVID, amen. But yeah, I don't know if it's a joke, but I believe that COVID is the effects of 5G. Let me tell you why they need 5G. Because 10 years ago, Obama passed in Obamacare, and it was approved on the FDA, the microchip, the radio frequency identification tracking device, which is the RFID chip. So that was approved 10 years ago. And now you have Biden going into presidency, and he's endorsed by Obama. This is Obama, okay? You're voting for the Antichrist. Oh, man, you're voting for the Antichrist. It's her. The Lord is coming. Shout out to that song. Go and listen to it. It's with YBM Corday. Listen to the whole thing because he is telling you guys what's up, okay? Don't believe in Kanye. Kanye's Sunday service is the devil, okay? God did not sanctify the Sunday. He didn't. The Catholic Church did, the Antichrist did. God's day is Sabbath, Friday sunset to Saturday sunset, period. What else? Antichrist. Guys, do not take this mark of the beast. Do not take this vaccine. You don't want no MCR, dead baby fetus, Caucasian baby dead fetus inside you. You don't want that. I promise you, do not take this vaccine, okay? They need to push out 5G. That's why they're endorsing an Apple iPhone, because they need to get you guys on this. They need to depopulate. ADDI 2020 is literally about depopulation. Depopulation is literally murder, mass murder. They don't want this. They don't want this. They want to be able to control. So Biden, don't trust him. Don't trust him. Like, he is endorsed by Obama. Obama put in the FDA RFID chip And that chip needs 5G to be connected. This needs 5G to track your ass every single day. It's going to be going in your left hand. Listen, you do not want it. And it's either going to be forced upon you, or which is on your right hand. It's either going to be forced. The battery's about to die. But yeah, guys, so I love you guys so much. Please, please, please like, share, and subscribe. If you like this, guys, please like it. If you liked it, please share it. And if you like it, please subscribe for more. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys thought, what you're thinking about the vaccine, about the mark of the beast, about the Bible, about God, about anything. Let me know everything. Let me know what you guys want to see and what you guys want to hear, and etc.
And I hear that still. I walk by faith and not by sight. I'm legally blind. I put my faith in the Lord my God, and you know that's Jesus Christ. I pray this corporate prayer with church. I don't need the Pope. Handle life myself through Jesus sense. Let me drive the boat. I walk by faith and not by sight. I'm legally blind. I put my faith in the Lord my God, and you know that's Jesus Christ.
Force upon you on your right hand, or it's going to be on your forehead. Wait, it's something that you actually genuinely believe. So guys, thank you so much. I did want to talk about Instagram's algorithm as well. I'm gonna drop that one really quickly. Guys, support me, okay? Like, follow me, like me, share me, comment to me, write to me, engage with me, all of that stuff, because I'm supporting you too, and I see what you're doing behind the scenes and etc. guys. But basically, Instagram and the system is against me, okay? It's a conspiracy, okay? The system is against your girl because she's doing too much kingdom shit out here, you know, and they don't like it. They don't. So you need to really go above and beyond and, you know, support me. So right down here, beep, 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 beep. So it might be here or beep, 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 beep. I don't know where it's gonna be, but it's definitely going to be in the box down below, okay? My Instagram is Pink Sauvage, P-I-N-K-S-U-A-V-A-G-E, Pink Sauvage. My Twitter is also Pink Sauvage. My YouTube, I think, is Pink Sauvage. And peace out from Pink Sauvage. So, yeah. So guys, yeah, okay, let's try again. What's up, guys? Hi. Pink Sauvage here. Tell me guys what you think, and I love you. Let me give you a little bit update on that thing. So I ended up leaving filming. They still have my flipping boots, okay? And my blazer, Karen Miller. And my boots. Those are like pretty little thing, high waist, leather ones. Ooh, high thigh ones. Ooh, they're so cute, okay? But you are gonna see me in a couple episodes, unfortunately. I did not want myself, I did not want to represent them, okay? When my children are to see me and if I want to tell them, oh, go and look at me in this, or, you know, I don't want them to be, I don't want to have to go and tell them, oh yeah, go and look at this, but only look when I'm here, because anything else after that, I don't want you to be influenced by it. No, hell no, okay? So, for me, it was one of them ones where I just could not be a part of that, and anyway, a little something I wanted to share with you guys. I said Pastor Toby from SPAC Nation is a little wizard, and that him and Dutcher Valley, if he was to pray for Dutcher Valley, which he did, and I said it, oh, he just prayed for him, he's stealing his energy, stealing his stars, and stealing his destiny. You guys have to be very careful with your energy and who you let touch you and hug you and do all of that, shake hands. Some people are evil. People who give you money are doing witchcraft. Some of them, not all people, you know, because you can sell me some money if you want to and pray over it. But still, some people that do these things are genuinely evil, and they're doing it just to get yours. Transfer of energy. And that's what he done with Dutcher Valley. And now Pastor Toby's just anonymous, living his best life, counting the checks. And Dutcher Valley is just being cancelled. You know, so it's a lot going on, guys. It's a lot going on, you know, in showbiz and whatnot. But I am not involved. This is my home. I'm at home, homebody. I'm about to go and get some wings real quick. My battery's dying.